How difficult or like what kind of challenges does it present possibly facing the same team 4 times in the next month?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be. I mean, I don't think there's any secrets between the two teams. We know what each other likes to do, and it's just a matter of shutting down what they like to do and hopefully capitalizing on our opportunities. So, but I think at this point in the season, teams kind of know what each other's teams are about. So,
Of all the years that you spent in the league, do you ever remember a scenario where it's come down like this the last 2 games between
no,
2 teams?
Never. 11 years, never done anything like this. So, it's cool. Should be fun.
Stefan's talked about how it took him a little while to kind of get comfortable in net this year. How would you kind of rate his performance throughout the year for you guys' defense?
Yeah, I think he's been good. He's come up with key saves when we needed him to. I think he has what does he have, like 8 shutouts? I mean, for a while there, I think he was leading the league in shutouts. So he's been huge for us. He's a good communicator back there, keeps us organized, and yeah, I think he's done great this year.
Has your communication improved as the year has gone on, or did that take a little while to kind of get down?
No, I think it was something we knew we had to work on right away in preseason, and I thought we did a good job. Me, him, Zach, or whoever was playing center back, thought we always had a good understanding. So it's been good from the start.
You faced off against Landon Donnan for quite some time now, with this being his last home game at StubHub Center and then last regular season game up here in Seattle. Just how much more dangerous do you expect him to be?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's going to be highly motivated. I'm sure he wants to go out on top. So it's going to be tough. He's going to have a good crowd rooting for him down there. So we got to contain him. We got to know where he likes to pop up and try and limit that. And we'll definitely look at that in video this week.
When there's so much emotion that goes into a game and like a team playing for this one person, how does that affect the landscape of the match?
Yeah, I mean, I think with him being his last game and on top of that, then you got the Supporter Shield thing. I think it's only going to add to it. Both teams are going to come out high intensity, wanting to win. We know that if we can get a result down there and get a win, the Supporter Shield's hard. So we don't want to save it to come back home. We'd rather do it down there. So I don't know what to expect. It's going to be crazy. So I'm just excited to get down there.
Could you give an overall assessment of your first year in Seattle, what it's been like coming over and how it's all going?
I'm not really one to talk about myself, so I'll let Jackie do that.
Is it kind of nice that Dallas won on Sunday to kind of take some pressure off you guys for these upcoming matches, or is it? I mean, how are we seeing that win with Dallas over LA?
Yeah, I mean, it was nice. It was nice for us. There was definitely a little group of guys watching the game at my house that were happy when Dallas scored a second goal. But I mean, we knew it was always going to come down to the last 2 games anyway, so it really doesn't change much. But we still got to go down there and compete and try and get a result.
Can you tell me about your haunted house that you did with Brad?
Oh gosh, I heard him kind of tell you, right? We set up this whole thing, and the kids would come up, and we pretended like we weren't there. We had a strobe light going so they couldn't see me, and I would jump out and do this. I had a Chucky mask on, and the kids were terrified. There was this one Harry Potter kid who was pretty sure he was done for a while. And I heard about this in my neighborhood for the next 5 years. They'd be I'd meet someone new and be oh, hey, I'm Chad. I'd be oh yeah, you're the haunted house guy. And then I'd get all these looks. So it didn't go over well, but of course Brad bounced the next year, so he didn't have to deal with it. But it was fun. It was a good time.
Was that your only haunted house you ever done?
Yeah, well, after that reputation, I wasn't going to do it again and be that guy. And eventually, by the end of the night, kids stopped coming to our house anyway, so they just walked by. So it kind of ran its course.
Do you like scaring children?
I mean, I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
Besides that, do you have any other fond Halloween memories?
I was trying to think. This one year when I was little, I dressed up as Quasimodo. So I was all hunched over, I had the big back. And this one guy in my neighborhood had it set up to where his whole front stoop would shake. I don't know if it was a big mat or something, but it freaked me out and I ran home. It was only the 3rd house I'd been to, and I was done for the night. So that's kind of a sad Halloween, but something I remember. Stayed with me.
Brad was saying